Yeah, so that's very dependent on age. Everybody needs skincare, but what that means is really different. It also depends on the environment that you live in and what your baseline skin conditions may be. So for instance, skincare is a cornerstone of our atopic dermatitis management. So how we care for the skin, if you have atopic dermatitis or even a propensity to develop atopic dermatitis with potentially things like emollient use or how we choose our cleansers, that's going to be really important for those kind of sensitive skin types of individuals. Depending on our ages too, certainly the uses of sunscreens fall into skincare and understanding appropriate use of sunscreen at different ages, because that's kind of lifelong skin health. The bigger question, which is probably what you're getting at, are skincare trends. And so, even in our middle school, elementary school, and certainly high school, there's really this kind of trend towards picking cosmeceutical products that may be more formulated for adult skin that combat things like wrinkles, which again, not something we're necessarily seeing in a kid, but a lot of the marketing is getting to that vulnerable population. So I think in pediatric dermatology, we need to educate ourselves on appropriate skincare, in that when we educate ourselves and what our patients' education they're getting from sources outside of us, so that we can kind of provide the appropriate education. I tell most of my patients, if they're looking for a skincare routine, and I say, well, a lot of the products that you're picking, those are actually for your mom and they're not for you. But the most important thing for you is actually sunscreen, right? That is the thing that's going to prevent your wrinkles, prevent your age spots, prevent all the stuff they're telling you kind of these other products may do. Although appropriate emollient use, appropriate cleansers, taking care of your skin as an important health organ, I think is very, very important. We just might need to change the language to a little bit more kind of appropriate for our kids.